Do you ever find yourself building entire worlds in your head while listening to music, staring out the window, or just lying in bed? If so, you might be familiar with what psychology calls maladaptive daydreaming. It sounds like a big, scary term, but it's actually something many of us do. At its core, it's our mind's way of escaping into vivid, imagined scenarios that feel safer, more exciting, or simply more controllable than the real world. Think about it for a second. Have you ever replayed a conversation in your head, tweaking it so you say all the right things? Or maybe you've crafted that perfect, witty comeback you wish you'd used. Perhaps you've even imagined a whole relationship that doesn't exist, where the song playing in your headphones becomes the perfect soundtrack to your made-up love story. When you do this, you're activating a part of your brain called the default mode network. This is the same system responsible for imagination, memory, and thinking about yourself. It even releases dopamine, that feel-good chemical we get from real-life achievements and connections. But here's the tricky part. Because these victories and connections are all in your head, the sense of relief is only temporary. That familiar ache or longing often comes rushing back as soon as the daydream fades. Why does this happen? Psychologists believe the origins often go back to our childhoods, to feelings of loneliness, neglect, or pain. When the real world felt overwhelming or unsafe, our young brains learned to build a sanctuary, a world where we could finally be in control. As we grow into adults, this coping mechanism can pop up again during times of stress, uncertainty, or heartbreak. It's so important to understand that this isn't a sign of laziness or weakness. It's actually your nervous system's clever way of regulating difficult emotions through the power of imagination. The real challenge arises only when escaping into these daydreams starts to feel easier than engaging with your actual life. Because in your mind, you can write the perfect ending to any story. But out here, in the real world, true, lasting peace comes from building a life so fulfilling and authentic that you no longer feel the need to hide inside your head. It's about learning to write your story in reality, not just in your imagination.